Are you tired of constantly worrying about the future or dwelling on the past? Do you find yourself caught in a cycle of anxious thoughts that seem to have no end? If you're ready to take control of your anxiety and discover the tranquility within, then this video is for you. In the next few minutes, we'll explore practical techniques and strategies that have helped countless individuals manage their anxiety and find lasting inner peace. So, let's dive in and start this transformative journey together. Before we delve into the strategies for managing anxiety, it's essential to understand what anxiety is and how it manifests in our lives. Anxiety is a natural response to stress or perceived threats, characterized by feelings of worry, unease, and fear. It can manifest in various ways, such as racing thoughts, physical symptoms like increased heart rate or sweating, and a general sense of unease or dread. Anxiety can be triggered by a wide range of factors, including work stress, relationship issues, financial concerns, or even uncertainty about the future. It's important to recognize that everyone experiences anxiety to some degree, and it's a normal part of the human experience. However, when anxiety becomes excessive or persistent, it can significantly impact our quality of life and overall well-being. The first step in managing anxiety is acknowledging its presence and understanding that it's not a sign of weakness or personal failure. By recognizing the triggers and root causes of your anxiety, you can begin to develop effective coping strategies and take proactive steps towards finding inner peace. One of the most powerful tools in managing anxiety is the practice of mindfulness. Mindfulness is the act of being fully present and engaged in the current moment without judgment or distraction. When we're mindful, we're able to observe our thoughts and emotions without getting caught up in them, allowing us to respond to situations with greater clarity and perspective. The benefits of mindfulness are well documented, with research showing that regular practice can reduce stress, improve emotional regulation, and increase overall well-being. By cultivating present moment awareness, we can break free from the cycle of anxious thoughts and find a sense of calm and stability in the midst of life's challenges. To practice mindfulness, start by finding a quiet and comfortable space where you can sit or lie down without distraction. Close your eyes and bring your attention to your breath, noticing the sensation of the air moving in and out of your body. If your mind begins to wander, gently redirect your focus back to your breath without judgment or frustration. As you continue to practice mindfulness, you can start to incorporate it into your daily activities. For example, when you're eating a meal, take the time to fully engage your senses, noticing the colors, textures, and flavors of the food. When you're walking, pay attention to the sensation of your feet making contact with the ground and the rhythm of your steps. By staying grounded in the present moment, you'll find that your anxiety begins to dissipate and you're able to approach life with greater clarity and perspective. Another key strategy for managing anxiety is cognitive restructuring, which involves identifying and challenging the negative thought patterns that contribute to anxious feelings. Our thoughts have a powerful impact on our emotions and behaviors, and when we're caught in a cycle of negative thinking, it can be difficult to break free. Cognitive restructuring involves becoming aware of the automatic negative thoughts that arise in response to anxiety-provoking situations. These thoughts might include things like, "I can't handle this," "something terrible is going to happen," or "I'm not good enough." Once you've identified these negative thoughts, the next step is to challenge them by looking for evidence that supports or refutes them. Ask yourself questions like, is this thought based on facts or assumptions? Or what would I say to a friend who was having this thought? By questioning the validity of negative thoughts, you can start to develop a more balanced and realistic perspective. This doesn't mean denying the existence of challenges or difficulties, but rather recognizing that our thoughts are not always an accurate reflection of reality. As you practice cognitive restructuring, you can start to replace negative thoughts with more positive and realistic ones. For example, instead of thinking, "I can't handle this," you might reframe the thought as, "This is a challenging situation, but I have the skills and resources to cope with it." Over time, this process of identifying, challenging, and replacing negative thoughts can help to reduce the intensity and frequency of anxious feelings, leading to greater inner peace and emotional resilience. When we're feeling anxious, our body's natural stress response kicks in, leading to physical symptoms like increased heart rate, rapid breathing, and muscle tension. One of the most effective ways to counteract this stress response is through the use of breathing techniques. Deep breathing exercises have been shown to promote relaxation, reduce stress, and calm the mind and body. By focusing on the breath and intentionally slowing down the breathing pattern, we can activate the body's relaxation response, which helps to reduce feelings of anxiety and promote a sense of calm. To practice deep breathing, find a comfortable seated position and close your eyes. Place one hand on your chest and the other on your belly, and take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, allowing your belly to expand as you inhale. Hold the breath for a count of 3, then slowly exhale through your mouth, feeling your belly fall as you release the breath. Continue this pattern of deep, slow breathing for several minutes, focusing your attention on the sensation of the breath moving in and out of your body. If your mind begins to wander, gently redirect your focus back to your breath without judgment. As you practice deep breathing regularly, you'll find that it becomes easier to access a state of relaxation and calm, even in the midst of stressful or anxiety-provoking situations. You can incorporate deep breathing into your daily routine, taking a few minutes each day to focus on your breath and cultivate a sense of inner peace. In addition to mindfulness and breathing techniques, physical activity can be a powerful tool for managing anxiety and promoting inner peace. Exercise has been shown to reduce stress, improve mood, and increase overall well-being, making it an essential component of any anxiety management plan. When we engage in physical activity, our body releases endorphins, which are natural chemicals that promote feelings of happiness and well-being. Exercise also helps to reduce muscle tension, improve sleep quality, and increase self-confidence, all of which can contribute to reduced anxiety levels. The good news is that you don't need to be a fitness enthusiast or engage in intense workouts to reap the benefits of physical activity. Even moderate forms of exercise, such as brisk walking, swimming, or yoga, can be effective in reducing anxiety and promoting relaxation. To incorporate physical activity into your routine, start by setting realistic goals and finding activities that you enjoy. This might include joining a local sports team, taking a dance class, or simply going for a walk in nature. Aim to engage in physical activity for at least 30 minutes per day, most days of the week. If you're new to exercise or have physical limitations, it's important to start slowly and listen to your body. Consult with a healthcare professional before beginning any new exercise routine, and be sure to stay hydrated and take breaks as needed. As you make physical activity a regular part of your life, you'll likely find that your anxiety levels decrease and your overall sense of well-being improves. Exercise can be a powerful tool for managing stress, boosting mood, and cultivating inner peace. Another important factor in managing anxiety and finding inner peace is the quality of our relationships. Human beings are social creatures, and we thrive on positive connections with others. When we have supportive and nurturing relationships, we feel more secure, valued, and able to cope with life's challenges. On the other hand, toxic or stressful relationships can contribute to feelings of anxiety and unease. It's important to surround ourselves with people who uplift and support us, rather than those who drain our energy or bring us down. To nurture positive relationships, start by identifying the people in your life who bring you joy, comfort, and a sense of belonging. Make an effort to spend quality time with these individuals, whether it's through regular phone calls, in-person visits, or shared activities. It's also important to set healthy boundaries in relationships, communicating your needs and expectations clearly and respectfully. If you find yourself in a relationship that consistently causes you stress or anxiety, it may be necessary to reevaluate the relationship and consider whether it's serving your overall well-being. In addition to nurturing existing relationships, don't be afraid to reach out for support when needed. This might include seeking the guidance of a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. Remember that asking for help is a sign of strength, not weakness, and that everyone needs support from time to time. By surrounding ourselves with positive and supportive relationships, we create a foundation of love, acceptance, and belonging that can help us weather life's storms and find lasting inner peace. Cultivating a practice of gratitude and self-compassion can be a powerful tool for managing anxiety and finding inner peace. When we focus on the things we're grateful for, we shift our attention away from our worries and anxieties and towards the positive aspects of our lives. Gratitude involves intentionally noticing and appreciating the good things in our lives, no matter how small they may seem. This might include things like a beautiful sunset, a kind gesture from a friend, or a delicious meal. By taking the time to acknowledge and savor these moments of joy and beauty, we cultivate a sense of abundance and contentment. To practice gratitude, consider starting a daily gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. You can also make a habit of expressing your appreciation to others, whether it's through a heartfelt thank you note or a simple verbal acknowledgement. In addition to gratitude, self-compassion is another key component of inner peace. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same kindness, understanding, and forgiveness that we would extend to a good friend. When we're struggling with anxiety or other challenges, it's easy to be self-critical or judgmental. However, by practicing self-compassion, we learn to be gentle and nurturing with ourselves, even in the midst of difficulty. To practice self-compassion, start by noticing when you're engaging in self-critical or negative self-talk. When you catch yourself in these patterns, take a moment to pause and offer yourself words of kindness and understanding. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and experiences challenges, and that you're doing the best you can in each moment. You can also practice self-compassion through physical gestures, such as placing a hand on your heart or giving yourself a gentle hug. These simple acts of self-care can help to soothe the nervous system and promote feelings of safety and comfort. By cultivating gratitude and self-compassion, we develop a greater sense of resilience and inner peace, even in the face of life's challenges. These practices help us to focus on the good in our lives, treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, and find a sense of contentment and joy in the present moment. And work can have a significant impact on our mental and emotional well-being. A cluttered, chaotic, or stressful environment can contribute to feelings of anxiety and unease, while a peaceful, calming space can promote relaxation and inner peace. To create a peaceful environment, start by decluttering your living space. Get rid of items that no longer serve you and organize your belongings in a way that feels manageable and visually appealing. A tidy, organized space can help to reduce feelings of overwhelm and promote a sense of calm and control. In addition to decluttering, consider incorporating natural elements and soothing colors into your environment. Plants, for example, have been shown to reduce stress and improve air quality, while colors like blue, green, and lavender are known for their calming properties. You might also consider adding elements like soft lighting, comfortable textiles, and inspiring artwork to create a space that feels nurturing and uplifting. It's also important to create a peaceful environment in your workspace, whether that's a home office or a traditional office setting. Make sure your desk is organized and free of clutter, and consider adding personal touches like photos or inspirational quotes to make the space feel more inviting and supportive. In addition to the physical environment, it's important to create a peaceful internal environment by managing your exposure to stressors and negative influences. This might include setting boundaries around your time and energy, limiting your exposure to news and social media, and surrounding yourself with positive, uplifting people and activities. By creating a peaceful environment, both internally and externally, you create a foundation of calm and stability that can help you manage anxiety and find lasting inner peace. Remember that your environment is a reflection of your inner state, and by cultivating a peaceful, nurturing space, you support your own well-being and growth. Developing a mindful lifestyle involves integrating the principles of mindfulness into every aspect of your daily life. Rather than viewing mindfulness as a separate practice or activity, a mindful lifestyle means approaching each moment with greater awareness, presence, and intentionality. One way to cultivate a mindful lifestyle is to bring greater awareness to your daily routines and activities. This might include practices like mindful eating, where you take the time to fully engage your senses and savor each bite of food, or mindful walking, where you pay attention to the sensation of your feet making contact with the ground and the rhythm of your breath. You can also bring mindfulness to your interactions with others by actively listening and being fully present in each conversation. This means setting aside distractions like phones or other devices and giving your full attention to the person in front of you. By being fully engaged and present, you cultivate deeper, more meaningful connections with others. Another key aspect of a mindful lifestyle is approaching tasks and activities with a sense of purpose and intention. Rather than going through the motions on autopilot, take a moment to consider why you're doing what you're doing and how it aligns with your values and goals. By bringing greater awareness and intentionality to your actions, you infuse each moment with a sense of meaning and purpose. Developing a mindful lifestyle also involves cultivating a sense of self-awareness and self-reflection. This means taking the time to check in with yourself regularly, noticing your thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations without judgment. By developing a greater understanding of your inner landscape, you can respond to challenges and stressors with greater clarity and resilience. The benefits of a mindful lifestyle are numerous, including reduced stress and anxiety, increased focus and productivity, and a greater sense of overall well-being. By approaching each moment with presence, intention, and self-awareness, you cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and contentment that can sustain you through life's ups and downs. Remember that developing a mindful lifestyle is an ongoing process, and it's okay to start small. Even a few minutes of mindfulness each day can make a significant difference in your overall well-being. As you continue to practice and integrate mindfulness into your daily life, you'll likely find that it becomes a natural and effortless part of who you are. Managing anxiety and finding inner peace is a journey that requires patience, self-compassion, and a willingness to try new strategies and approaches. Throughout this video, we've explored a range of techniques and practices that can help you manage anxiety and cultivate a greater sense of inner peace and well-being. From mindfulness and cognitive restructuring to physical activity and nurturing positive relationships, each of these strategies offers a unique pathway to greater emotional resilience and well-being. By experimenting with different techniques and finding what works best for you, you can develop a personalized toolkit for managing anxiety and finding inner peace. Remember that managing anxiety is an ongoing process, and it's normal to have ups and downs along the way. Be patient with yourself and celebrate each small victory and moment of progress. With consistent practice and self-compassion, you can develop the skills and resilience needed to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and grace. As you continue on this journey of personal growth and self-discovery, remember that you are not alone. Millions of people struggle with anxiety, and there is no shame in seeking support or guidance when needed. Whether it's through therapy, support groups, or other resources, there are many ways to connect with others who understand what you're going through and can offer support and encouragement along the way. Ultimately, the path to inner peace is a deeply personal one, and what works for one person may not work for another. Trust your own inner wisdom and intuition, and be open to exploring new ideas and approaches. With dedication, self-compassion, and a willingness to grow and evolve, you can cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and emotional resilience that will serve you throughout your life.